2 and 3. We have company. Your sister and your niece are here. I have 2 daughters. I have Kristen, who will be 30 in September, and Paige will be 25 in December. I've been divorced for 11 years, and although her father is involved in her life, I am her primary caretaker. Paige is very bright, very cognitively bright, and she's just trapped in a body that doesn't work.
She's always happy, even though she's got it, you know, the worst out of everybody. She's always in a good mood. She's always smiling. She's always telling jokes.
What kind of apple has a short temper?
I don't know, what kind of apple?
A crab apple.
She likes Marley and Me. It's her favorite movie. She loves Super Nanny. She loves to watch that. The worse the kids are and the more they get in trouble, and the more the parents are bad parents and they get in trouble, the more she likes it. She has a lot of physical needs. She's full care. She's full transfer. So she's really dependent on whoever is with her for her care. She thinks like we do, but she can't do anything that we do. So she really lives vicariously through the family, and she really has all these great ideas, but we have to act them out and we have to do them for her so she can fulfill what she wants to be done, because she can't do it.
Yes, you do have a walrus. Awesome.
When I went to Cortney's, the one thing that really excited me was it was bright and it was cheery, and it was actually another student's birthday that day. It just was a whole different atmosphere. It was happy, it was cheery, it was family, and it just felt cozy. It just had a really good warm feeling about it.
They really care about what they're doing, and they take pride in it, and they do such a good job, and it's nice to know that she's going somewhere where she can have things to do, you know, and not just be shoved in a corner.
What are you going to do this weekend?
She gets music therapy, which she loves music. She gets pet therapy. They go to the movies, they go to museums, they go to the zoo. And as a single working parent, there's not enough hours in the day for me, and I don't have the energy left at the end of the day to take her to do all those things. And so it's just a wonderful feeling to know that I can drop her off there in the morning, I can go to work, and I don't have to worry about if they're giving her her medicine, if they're changing her diaper. Everything that they can do for her, they do for her. And it's great. I don't worry about it. As a parent who has a child so dependent on you, not to just get through the day and have a good day, but to be able to live through the day. I mean, she really has that many needs. And so to be able to go to work, which I have to work and make a living, and know that she's being cared for in almost the same way that I would do it, is just, it's comforting. It's awesome.
When it comes to your children, I think you do what you have to do. But I don't know if everyone can do it. I don't think so.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, 'cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
Now, your Sanderson Ford Sports Center with Jeff Heisner.
Andre Magnum and his parents are not your typical Valley family. They've sacrificed a lot to help Andre fulfill a dream. And that dream started a while back as he got interested in Kung Fu by watching an old movie with his dad. Since then, he's been hooked. Andre Magnum has been a star in Kung Fu for nearly 4 years.
There's a really, really big competition going on. Yeah, it's basically a world championship. I hope I win.
And he usually does win. He's been winning trophies since the age of 5. Andre's been really serious about his training, though, for the last 3 years. And he started by spending summers in China. And now, as Andre pursues his dream of becoming a Kung Fu master, he and his dad, Ken, have moved to China, while his mother, Margot, is still here in Arizona.
It's very difficult, but it's all of us in this together, so that's the good thing about it.
I know it's taken a big toll on her. It's, you know, her husband and her son,
And so, you know, I know that's got to wear on her. It's got to be tough.
Yeah, there are sacrifices that are involved, but it's all for his future, and hopefully it turns out good.
Trying to talk to each other isn't easy with the 15-hour time difference.
There you are.
The chats on Skype aren't reliable and usually break up, so they'll talk over the phone and instant message each other as much as possible. Now, the training has intensified. As an 8-year-old, he was the first American to train at the prestigious Shaolin Temple. The long hours, and especially the stretching, are grueling. But all that hard work at the Shaolin has paid off. A year later, and Andre is a student at China's Olympic Training Center, attending the same school Kung Fu legend Jet Li graduated from. As a 6-year-old, though, being in China was rough, so Andre picked up some Mandarin and is now fluent in the language. And Andre's become a huge hit in China. He definitely stands out in a country of more than 1 billion people. And at last year's Kung Fu Festival, he spent hours posing for pictures and giving interviews. Recently, Andre was nominated for Sports Illustrated's Sports Kid of the Year, and Andre made the final cut, with the winner set to be announced soon.
I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of his tenacity, and you know, he just works so very hard. What more can a mom ask for?
Andre and Ken will be back in Phoenix just before Christmas, but until then, they'll try to steal as many moments together as possible.
I love you.
Love you too.
Now, a lot of video in this story is from Empty Mind Films, who's been following around Andre in China for the past couple years. They'll be releasing their film in 2012.
That is amazing.
It
Pretty
is.
cool deal. You know, and at that Olympic Training Center, he's a pretty tall kid for just being 9 years old. And the basketball coaches noticed how tall he is and how athletic he is. They want him to switch over to basketball, but he's not ready yet.
Yeah.
I bet that kid will take me down in 2 seconds flat.
He would take us all down.
That was amazing.
I think he would.
And you're right. It was such a sacrifice on behalf of the parents,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they have to be so proud of him. What a great story. Thanks for sharing that with us.
46-year-old Steve Fangio gave up his job as a mechanical engineer and came to the Valley to follow his golf dream. And Steve is hoping he can post a career round in tomorrow's FBR Open qualifier in order to play in this week's PGA Tour event.
Probably the first hole would be the worst of my trouble though for the day. You know, be like standing up there and feigning. It would mean a lot to me playing the FBR.
Lofty goals for any amateur golfer, but the remarkable part of this story, Fangio, a scratch golfer, has just one leg. 24 years ago, Steve lost his leg in a motorcycle accident on a 2-lane highway in Plano, Texas. Now, no one would have blamed Fangio if he had just felt sorry for himself and given up. Instead, Fangio does just the opposite.
Oh, that's a good shot. Back when I lost my leg in 1980, I just said I wasn't going to let it slow me down. So it's just been something to tell people, hey, you know, you lose something, you're less fortunate than others in life, there's no reason to give up. You got to keep going, get out there, and make it happen. And that's what it's about. It's about not giving up.
Fangio isn't pinning all his hopes on one round of golf in tomorrow's qualifier. There's plenty more he'd still like to do with the game he loves. And one dream he'll keep after until he accomplishes it is playing on the Champions Tour.
We'll make it one way or another.
As the soccer season winds down, the Leprechauns are still giving 110%. So how's the season going, John?
Come on! Sort of horrible.
We lost every single game!
Naming us the Leprechauns jinxed us.
We've lost 10 and 1-0, which means we haven't won any. We got 1 goal!
Isn't that good, though?
No, we stink!
So you guys are kind of like the bad news bears of soccer, aren't you? But seriously, Isaiah, things can't be that bad.
No, actually, I almost quit the team, so.
Oh, that means we stink!
Okay, I get it. Hey, look, it's a small star from yesteryear. It's Ethan. How'd you do last time you were on TV?
Horrible.
What happened?
I don't know.
How are you making it look so easy out there?
I don't know.
You know you are winning.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Well said, Ethan. Here comes Braden. He's always using his head out there. Or face in this case. Let's take another look. Oh, poor Braden. Gets it right off the face there. Ouch. So the scrimmage continues. The Leprechauns can't seem to score. It must be that typical great Leprechaun defense. Right, Braden?
That means we stink!
Okay. But wait, here comes Derek. Oh, and what do you know? It's a goal! Way to go, Derek. And see, things aren't that bleak for this team.
I doubt we're gonna win the last game.
Well, at least you've got that insatiable team spirit.
Go Leprechauns! Okay.